Welcome back to the PIWCWG Kids series. Today, we explore something strange about the universe. And remember, this whole series explores the PIWCWG idea, the persistence information weave, and the Carroll-Wells gradient. It's a way of seeing how patterns survive, how information moves, and why the universe builds structure. Something you feel every second. Something so normal that we almost never question it. Time only moves forward. You grow up, not down. You remember yesterday, not tomorrow. A glass can shatter, but it never unshatters. Your bedroom gets messy fast and clean slowly. Why? Why does time have a direction? This direction is what scientists call the arrow of time. Let's dive in. Part 1. Time doesn't flow, the universe changes. Time is not a river. Time is simply change. When nothing changes, time doesn't seem to pass. But when things change a lot, when stars explode, when your heart beats, when you blink, we feel time moving. But here's the weird part. The laws of physics do not say that time must move forward. If you look at the basic rules, how particles move, how forces work, they look almost the same forward or backward. So why does the real world choose forward? Part 2. The universe started in a special way. To answer that, we look at the beginning. The early universe was incredibly smooth, almost perfectly organized, kind of like a brand new, cleaned-up room. But as the universe expanded, that smoothness broke apart. Atoms formed, stars formed, galaxies formed. Order slowly turned into disorder. This growing disorder has a name. Entropy is just a measure of how messy something is, how many ways things can be arranged. And here's the key. Entropy wants to go up, not because it's alive or magical, but because there are simply more ways to be messy than to be neat. Your room can get messy 1,000 ways. It can only be clean a few ways. The universe works the same way. Part 3. Why the arrow points forward. So here is the big idea. Time moves forward because entropy moves forward. When things break, heat spreads, energy mixes, and patterns drift apart. Entropy increases. The direction where entropy increases is the direction we call the future. The direction where entropy was lower is what we call past. So the arrow of time is not a rule of physics. It's a rule of patterns. Part 4. The deep PIWG connection. Now let's connect this to what we've learned so far in PIWCWG. We said the universe is built from 3 ideas. Persistence patterns that try to stay. Information, the shape of those patterns. Weaves how the patterns interact. Entropy fits perfectly into this picture. As old patterns fade and new patterns form. This means the arrow of time is actually the arrow of persistence. The universe keeps searching for more stable, more spread out, more flexible patterns. Information gets reshaped. Structure gets reorganized. New gradients appear, and that push, that search, creates what we call forward. Part 5. Why we remember the past, not the future. Here's something strange. Why do you remember yesterday, but not tomorrow? The answer is simple. Your brain is a pattern-building machine. It records information, but it can only record information that already happened, because the universe has already chosen one stable path. Tomorrow hasn't been chosen yet. Its pattern isn't real. It's still one of many possibilities. So memory is tied to entropy too. Your memories are written on the ordered patterns left behind. You walk forward because reality moves forward. Part 6. Could time ever run backwards? Now let's ask the fun question. Could time go backwards? Could broken eggs unbreak? Could galaxies unform? Could we remember the future? Physics says it's not forbidden. It's just unbelievably unlikely. It's like all the air in your room suddenly squeezing into one corner. Not impossible. Just so unlikely it will never happen in the life of the universe. So the arrow of time isn't a prison. It's a path the universe naturally takes, because there are more ways to go forward than back. closing the simple truth. So here's the big idea. Time moves forward because the universe started in a low entropy state and has been climbing higher ever since. Entropy grows, patterns spread, information reorganizes, and persistence pushes us into the future. That's the arrow of time. Not magic, not mystery, just the universe following its most natural path. Thanks for watching episode 10 of the PIWCWG Kids series. In episode 11, we will explore something even deeper. What is spacetime made of? And could it have layers? See you in the next one.